Police Public Relations Officer, PPRO, Lagos State Command, CSP Benjamin Hundeyin, has called on members of the public not to pay any money while filing complaints at any police station in the state. Mr. Hundeyin told the news agency on Wednesday in Lagos that police extortions should be reported to the complaint response units of the command. Some residents had raised concerns over continued extortion by police officers who demanded money before accepting and documenting complaints. These residents stressed that the Nigerian police force, including the Lagos State Command, used the slogan "Bail is free" to inform citizens that bail was free and should not be paid for, but some officers still extorted members of the public. According to the PPRO, extorting members of the public is a corrupt practice. Hundeyin emphasized that people should stop paying to document a complaint or bail themselves. That particular slogan, like the state said, we'll always see it at almost all the police stations we go to. I'm sure you've had the opportunity to probably show tea for someone or place a bail for an individual, for some period of whenever the case must have been. I'm sure you've also come across that slogan on some police stations. And then the parts where some of the commands in most states, ask for a particular fee for an individual to lay a complaint, file a complaint, or make bail. What's your thoughts on that, please?
It's no longer news. I think I would say it is indirect part of the police act, because police will do it everywhere. How will you stop them? You go to the police stations or commands, you see a bill on the board written, bail is free, but half free is bail. The system know it. It's not just one of those police who are at the counter asking you to pay whatever. It is becoming a norm in the security circle. That if you want to make a complaint, they say bring money.
I want to ask, when you say it's becoming a norm, we know what norm in acceptable situation.
When illegality is allowed to thrive for some time, it becomes a tradition.
Does that mean from the hierarchy, it's also known to the probably commissioner of police, the DPO, or probably the higher body of the police, the Nigerian police
I
force?
accuse them all from top to bottom. I think from up to bottom, by the way, how will you have access? They won't even allow you to go and see the civil officer. It can't go beyond the counter. That is all the truth.
Like you won't be allowed unless you make payments.
They shade you away from even seeing why will you access them to go and make a report or complain? How will you make a complaint? The woman at the counter, the man at the counter is even bullying at you, harassing you, using invasive words against you. So it's painful. As I'm coming now, is it bail only? What about extortion on the road? Armed robbery. Police rob with gun by way of asking you pay for bail because there is gun there. Go behind the counter. Go behind the counter. You are afraid. Even you are afraid to go to police to make complaint. A complainant becomes an accused because you don't pay. Bail is free. What do? They will even guide you in a normal claim. The police officer will guide you. Listen to your comment. If you can't write, they should help you. After writing, they should be able to read it out to you. The language you don't understand, they make you know it. But in this case, that's not the case. They will want you to pay. Even the bail, the so-called bail money that are collected is not specific, depending on who you are, depending on your capacity, because you begin to price. That's the issue. And that is why a lot of people are afraid to go to police to report, because they don't have money to buy their way through the even making statement.
Okay, now this decision by the Lagos State Police Command is there on the highlights because Lagos State is actually taking the step to reduce that. And we know that, like you stated, it's cut across almost parts of the states, parts of the country, and it's not just on Lagos State, and it's not just on the over-the-counter payments. It also happens on the road. You know, according to you, allegedly they extort monies from vulnerable citizens. Although the Lagos State Ppro, they listed a toll-free number where individuals will get to contact and lay complaints over that. My question is, what's the possibility that, you know, this will be checked, this will be thoroughly put into place, considering where you're saying that when you're being extorted, you have to go to the police to report. The same people you're going to report are the same people that it's not like, yes. So what's the possibility that this can be put into check, please?
Well, I will suggest a thing. There are certain agencies or tables, certain desks that you established. The EFCC or ICPC, part of the police, there should be a desk for that, where you can go and report. Not necessarily going to complaint box and drop it there. It's a waste. There should be a desk within every police post, not even station. There should be a desk. And that desk is not necessarily going to be police, but it has to train people who have anti-graft agencies that can handle this thing. There are consultants, security consultants that can handle this thing. So it's unfortunate that every part of them are all corrupt. But let there be a desk. That I was happy last time when sometime I went to the Moscow police station. I saw they have a human right desk where even a police officer will be prosecuted. That is a very interesting one. So if that desk, they can also establish that human right desk, should be able to handle it. They should also give some responsibilities to human right desk. If need be, the human right desk should be allowed to handle this issue of complaint. That's my case. Get a trained police officer. It can be ASP, it can be expert at that level, but let it come from the background of human rights desk, or background of ICPC, background of EFCC, background of the normal trained security check that can handle complaints.
Oh, I wanted to ask you quickly, can you actually get to state one of the reasons why most of these police officers engage in activities like this, like the road extortion you made mention of, and over-the-counter payments, so to lay complaints? What's that?
They really have no reason than criminal than greed. Is they get rich fast.
Is it that they are underpaid or something?
It's not necessarily being underpaid. Even if they paid 100,000 millions, the same thing will continue. It's greed. It's get rich quick. It's a normal thing. It's becoming part of our life in this part of the world. You want to get rich quick. You are not contented. All of them complain that the economy is tough, but you are paid. And that man you extort is not part of the economic victim. The man who runs a tricycle on the road, the man who runs a bike on the road, you're extorting from him. He's on the road running his motorcycle. You want to extort money from him. This month they've increased their demand, 300 naira. From Malo, where I entered, to Brikwede here. Before me there, they collected 300 naira from the keke man. They're on the road, very 6 a.m., they're already there, waiting to collect them from motorcyclists and other things. That's what they are doing. When they hear criminality, they will run. Then another set will come. They will gather the money. They will go back to their station. From the PDP or down, they share. That's what they do. And of course, the information will go from the police angle too. If you don't make a return, they don't post it to that place. They deploy it to where you get nothing to offer, to get. So they are forced to eat from the top. So they look at the poor policeman who is on the road. Some of them are intimidated, are there by a purpose from their superior officers. You must go and give an account. That is the issue.
So if the
so I wonder how that thing can be controlled.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. How will it be monitored? How can it be controlled?
So the out of office on that way may complain. My take is that like I said, the human right desk should also be given responsibility of taking statements. Take your statements and then send the IP or whoever that will handle the matter. Because one day he will not ask you to pay bill, to pay whatever bail bill, whatever. Because after writing the statement, they ask you to bring money. See this paper, you go pay. You know this paper, you go pay for this one. Sometimes they even ask you to bring money for paper. There are statement papers already paid for the government. Sometimes they go across the road to bring flat writing sheets, writing pass, ask you to do statement. And they so change it. Then the same paper they bring from government from their offices, which is your statement chart, they ask you to pay for it. You don't know, say you go pay for this paper. You don't see biro. You don't see this. They cow you into pay. If you don't have the money, you get away. That's the problem. Then after writing now, after making your statement, they say, okay, bring money for bail. But somebody that arrested, I know it's not issue. You have not investigated. Maybe after finding the truth, they say, you go pay money for bail. The IPO no day. IPO don't come out. Then even when officers will pretend as if calling the IPO, why is IPO handling this matter? They say, Oga, you got crossroad, Oga, he be like saying go somewhere, Oga, you got assignment somewhere. The guy will just do. The same man there. So it's okay, we'll go wait for the IPO. He has the power and discretion to ask the man to go, but he will not. Because he knows what the IPO is doing. The IPO will collect the money and they will share. But you as a CSP police officer who is in charge of the place, DCO, IPO, whatever, after getting through this, young man, sign your, who is there, sign your paper, you can go. Come so day. But he will not do it. Why is the IPO handling this matter? It's on rare cases. Some clean police officers will take decision. Come. Who brought this man here? Why they bring me here? Why this? Why that? Oh yeah, come on. Oh yeah, go. You can go. It happened in the course recently, where somebody just bundled everybody because they had no money. Before you know, you take them to the police. From police, take them to Choba. From Choba, before you know, they've gone to the court. The man say, look at all the charges. Say, police, I've been warning people. Sometimes you come and lump charges on people for no obvious reason. What? Oh, tell me why they kill somebody here. Where did you see it here? Come on. The man said, just charge everybody. That's what should be done. If I were the man say that policeman would detain him, it will serve as a deterrent to others. That is it. So it can be handled when they want to.
In essence, you're saying that any police officer that's caught in the act of that extortion should be
punished. There is law there. Should be punished accordingly. And all my friends who were in the police, clean people. I don't want to mention names here. There are still clean police officers. There are. I know my friends, some of them are retired. Some of them even were retired because of their position and things. My own son is in the police. To shock you. My son is a policeman as I talk to you now. And he cannot try it. He cannot. I discovered to a boy, how they go and say, Dad, it's funny. They cannot put him on the road. They even harass him where he's staying up because he does not take a penny. Very small boy. So I can tell now I also contribute to the nation because my son is a policeman as I talk to you now. So we know what is happening there. Every day you can't also, boy, what did happen now? Say, hey, Dad, the poor boy, what will he do? He can't send him on the road because he will not collect. Because he will know that his dad will have some level of decency. Money is not everything. Integrity is a thing you cannot buy from anywhere in the world. And my family will tell you, know where you're coming from. In equivalent, the money, know where you're coming from. Integrity is important. Image is important. Of course, like me, my child do not try it.
All right.